Hi, I'm Kristen.
Hey, I'm Scott.
Hi, I'm Skyela. I'm Holden.
And we are
The
Dean Team.
We are here at Universal Orlando, and the kids are taking over. We're riding every single ride at Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, and they're gonna rank them all. What do you think? Are y'all ready for an adventure?
Let's go!
We don't know yet how we're gonna rank the rides because there's such a big difference here between the rides that are for smaller kids and then the ones that are for bigger kids. Regardless, we will definitely put what the height requirement is and some kind of ranking to denote what the kids thought of the ride. The adults are gonna give some input, especially because Skyela won't ride every single ride. Holden is tall enough for every ride except for the Hulk. The Mummy is closed right now. Pteranodon Flyers is closed right now. So we're going to, as best we can, give you a full list. Here is the how tall are you for Islands of Adventure. Skyela is 54 inches, just turned 11. She can ride everything. The only thing that Holden can't ride at 52 inches is the Hulk. As we enter Islands of Adventure, we're headed to the right to check out the 4 rides at Seuss Landing. Skyela and Holden were both in a musical called Seussical. I cannot wait for you to show me everything because I feel like you know every Seuss character and rhyme, so this will be fun. We found McElligot's pool. These are most excellent topiaries. You've nothing to do and I need a rest. Would you like to sit on the egg in my nest?
Amazing Maisie? Of course.
Let's see what happens if you ran the zoo.
Hello.
Hello. It says insert camera here for a fun picture, free. It is a cool picture. That's so neat. When you look in here, you see yourself as the thing. Skyela!
Oh, excuse you.
For all my friends, tall ones, medium ones, short ones, everybody gets water. Now this long-necked lady just loves peace and quiet. She can't stand her doorbell. So please, kids, don't try it. You gonna try it?
Wait.
Wow, look! Oh, look quiet.
Right in a bowl.
Oh, you gotta take a bath?
Take a bath and be clean in my zoo. It's one thing some animals just don't like to do. This, however, thinks it's quite fun.
First up, you're gonna find out why this was voted the most unexpected wet ride.
We go!
Oh goodness, do not get me wet, my darling love. You gotta listen to directions. Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare. Ah! They'll soak us head to toe. Head to toe soak it. Maybe your dad. Fish, down, down, down. You are going down. Why are you going down?
Because it said down, down,
Okay.
down.
Oh my gosh. How you doing, Holden?
I didn't think we would get soaked.
She just got us soaked.
That's not my fault.
Gosh, I feel like I just took a gross shower. You did your mom dirty. She did me dirty, folks.
It's not my fault.
I know we said we were saving the water rides for another day. One fish, two fish should be classified as a water ride. Because if you get nailed by one of those fish, you're gonna get soaked. I noticed that Holden didn't really get wet, just our
Did you
fish.
get wet?
I tried to get wet, but I couldn't.
Seriously though, it was a very fun ride and it is a bop. Like we had that song stuck in our head from minute 1, so that is a great ride for littles. And if you want to get cooled off on a hot day, also a really good option for that. Our next ride got voted best twist on a classic because it's unlike any carousel we've ever been on. Grown from the very last truffula seeds because truffula trees are what everyone needs.
Oh yeah.
The Caro-Seuss-el is really fun. One of those great introductory rides.
One of the things I love about Caro-Seuss-el, there are a lot of different kinds of creatures to choose from, and they're very detailed. Like their eyes close and open, and it's just a really cool ride, and good music too.
Yeah.
Now it's time for the best ride for the littles. Not busy at all. I wish we could film on this ride because
an amazing ride. You're gonna have to ride it 2 times because there's so much to look at.
Yes.
Like, I don't think I even saw everything because there's just everything's happening at once and it's so cool.
And it tells the whole story start to finish.
It's a really good ride for the littles.
What was the first thing you said when you got off Cat in the Hat?
We'll ride it again.
That means you liked it.
It doesn't go fast. It spins a little bit, but it's really fun.
Kids and adults will appreciate this one because it's the best ride to take a break.
There are 2 different tracks. One tells you the story of the Snooches, and the other takes you through the ABCs of the Dr. Seuss stories. There are some scenes that you can only see from the rooftops by riding this. It gives you a great view, and it's a fun ride for your littles.
We're staying at Portofino Bay during this trip, so we have the Express Pass Unlimited, but the only ride that is not included in that is Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. Everyone who's staying at all of the Universal hotels has early entry at 8 a.m., and we are all booking it to Hagrid's. We're swapping to the cell phone because we had to put everything else in the lockers, and the line is not too bad. This queue is already absolutely epic. I cannot wait to walk through these rooms. It looks like some little creatures are about to hatch over here. There's a massive fireplace with more firewood than I think Hagrid could ever use.
There's definitely some footprints over here by the fire.
We get to see Fang. How cool is that? This room is fun because there's graffiti from the Hogwarts students on the walls.
What do they feel like, Holden? Do you think they're dragon eggs?
Hagrid's egg was about that size. So think what that one is.
Oh, here's a chart for you so you can see.
Hagrid's housing a lot of eggs here. This one's open.
These might be giving you some hints of things that you might see on the attraction.
I think I might be killing each other because of the excess and pent-up energy. I tried fixing Lizzie's on and taking him for a short walk. You can imagine how that turned out.
Oh, we've got some Cornish pixies. Oh, Niffler, Skyela. Here's his workspace. Those are some gigantic gloves. Wow, okay. This is cool. Ooh, what's in here? Are those fish eggs? Eyeballs? Who knows? What's in here?
Salamander eggs. I bet they're delicious.
Fire crabs. This is how we get on. Ooh, there's motorcycle manuals. UFO over Bristol. What is that? That looks like a spider. Yeah. That's a dragon. Even if you have never seen Harry Potter, you're still gonna appreciate just how cool the ride is. But if you have seen Harry Potter, my goodness. And especially if you love Hagrid, if he's one of your favorite characters and you love all of those magical creatures, you see so many magical creatures too.
It was so fast. It's definitely worth the wait. Like, you have to do this ride.
And you were a little bit hesitant at first. How do you feel now?
I'm happy I did it. It was the funnest ride. Definitely come do this.
And you both
really
rode in the sidecar. Do you want to do the motorbike next?
No. Yes.
Okay.
Never. Well, actually, never.
And then let's.
Best ride ever.
Are your hands? Do you still have the red marks from holding?
A little
on?
bit, yeah. They're from the grip.
We
Yeah.
were holding on so tightly.
By far the best ride ever. Ever been on.
The launches of the motorbike.
Yeah,
I
the
don't know
slow
how
down
they
and the launch and the
accomplished that.
theming, and there was more than just a roller coaster. It's
Yes,
like that
so much
experience thing and story behind it.
Hagrid's at night is the way to do Hagrid's. This is our third time riding it and our first time riding it at night. It was a whole different level. There's the lights on the front of the motorbikes. You feel like you are flying with Hagrid talking you through meeting all of the magical creatures. Now I've done the motorbike twice and the sidecar once. Both ways are very cool. I like riding on the bike more because you really feel like you're riding a motorcycle, but you just have to do this at night. We got in line at 9:38 and we rode it at 10:30. So it was around a 50-minute wait instead of 75. So not bad at all. Pretty much what we waited for in the morning yesterday.
Now we're headed in for Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey.
You'll be good.
Who's this guy?
A creepy one.
I see us riding Hagrid's again.
I see me with my family.
Aww. I see everything I already want right here.
I see Hawaii.
These are some quiet mandrakes.
Gryffindor is winning. Ravenclaw should be like right there. Come on now. That's what? We're like in last place. This is how you get to Dumbledore's office. Sherbet lemon.
It's rarely noticed by muggles.
These would have been so much fun to
suspect this is Dumbledore's doing.
Dumbledore, unlike you, Salazar, sees the good in all people, whether or not they possess magic.
Yes, Rowena! Go off! Godric, Gryffindor, and Helga Hufflepuff. Now we're in Dumbledore's office. Oh, the pensieve is over here. Let's check it out.
I am Beatrice and if you is true, stray to the dark side.
We reckon we should warn you. If you stay much longer, you'll find yourself listening to Professor Binns go on about the history of Hogwarts.
He's a ghost.
Yeah, well, there aren't they, ghosts?
All you have to do is meet me in the room of requirement. From there, I'll fly down to Quidditch pitch.
Hermione knows all these spells you sing.
Well, we'll make it slowly.
Why does it always have to feel like a
Harry Potter is going to show you how the game of Quidditch was meant to be played.
Yeah, Gryffindor. She's so funny.
Gryffindor defends title. The rooms just keep going.
Preposterous nonsense.
Oh, is it, Grandad?
These benches are not safe.
At first I was anxious because I was scared of it, but then when I got on, it's really cool because it's a mix of like real stuff and like a roller coaster, but also like a simulation with screens.
Do you think people with motion sickness would get sick on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the screens, it's like you think you're really doing what you are on the screens.
And there's screens, and then you're moving into real rooms with real items too.
It'll be like, oh, on the screen you get into the Forbidden Forest, and then you turn, you're in the Forbidden Forest. So
and
it's
you
cool.
see the Whomping Willow, Dementors,
Aragog, the Quidditch pitch, a dragon.
It is definitely a forbidden journey.
Yes.
Next up is Flight of the Hippogriff.
It's a great introductory coaster for your littles. It's fun. You get to see Buckbeak, which is a major bonus. I really liked it.
Buckbeak bows to you, and then you bowed back.
Hagrid's is like a really good coaster. This is more of a kiddie coaster, like Skyela said, more of like a barnstormer at Disney type thing.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's really fun.
All the luggage is ready to head over to Diagon Alley from Hogsmeade.
That was amazing.
Just entering the train. Yeah.
We're going to Diagon Alley. It's going to London.
It really does look like the actual train cars.
Hi, Hagrid.
Hi, Hagrid.
Looks like a bunch of first year.
Let's keep looking.
We look like a bunch of first
I
years.
am a first year.
Up to no good.
I like how your seat vibrates.
Oh, they're advertising.
Yeah, they're advertising for their store. We gotta go see it in Diagon Alley. Oh, that's Draco Malfoy's house.
He lives close to the castle.
He would.
Oh, what are spiders?
Forget them, mate. You'll never catch them all now. Did you really have to do that?
Honestly, Ron, they're just sweet.
That was so cool.
Platform 9 3/4.
With the app, you can search by ride, show, dining, and then you can also choose which park you want to be at, and then it'll show you all of the wait times, and you can sort by type, distance, A to Z, or wait time, and it'll tell you how many minutes everything is. So let's see what the highest wait time is right now. It's an 85-minute for Hagrid's, 60 minutes for Velocicoaster and Dudley Do-Rights, and this is at 4 o'clock on a Friday. You can also heart the things that you'd like to see, which is very nice. You can get more of a description if you'd like. When you choose show, it actually shows you the character experiences as well as the shows, and it will also tell you the show start times. And then you can also set an alert so that you know you will make it.
Are we scared?
Yes, you're scared. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now run away.
It really is a wet ride. Like, you will get soaked, but you're gonna want to go back on immediately because it's so fun. Because the animatronics are so cool. They're flawless. Like, you really think you're in the movie, and it's like that mix of action and thrill. There is a big scary T-Rex on this ride, so it may be a little overwhelming for your littles. I feel like if you're a fan, you have to do this ride.
If it's a hot day and you don't want to get soaked, if you come down over here by where the drop is for the Jurassic ride, stand by the Please Do Not Climb sign, you'll get a nice mist. You won't get drenched in the water, but you'll get a nice mist, and it's really refreshing.
The family was divided on which ride is the GOAT, and we decided that Hagrid's and Velocicoaster are both the GOAT in their own ways.
While the boys rode Velocicoaster, we did Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey again, which we loved.
Yes.
And then we kind of walked into the Jurassic Park Discovery Center.
We're gonna show you around in here because it's really cool.
This is Skyela as a dinosaur. She just made her own dinosaur, mixing with her DNA. The eggs are incubating over here. So you can bring the eggs over and then you can scan them. I do love that this looks like it's from the 90s. Film accurate. Oh, are you adjusting all the controls? Oop. Skyla's using the data scanner to see what's here. The length of the Velocicoaster is 1,436 meters. There's 4 inversions, 12 airtime moments, 53 miles per hour into a barrel roll, reverse airtime wave, 80 degrees, 140-foot drop, inverted zero gravity stall, 2 seconds upside down hang time, and 90 degrees bank turns. And you're saying you don't want to do this?
I would do it, but it goes straight up and straight down. That's the only
That's the only part. And then we came to Camp Jurassic, so if you don't want to ride, there are things for you to do in this area.
Yeah.
You can definitely feel your heart. You can definitely feel it going afterwards.
So maybe not for me, maybe too stressful.
I don't know if you can tell, but it's drizzling a little bit. The rain droplets were hitting your face while you're moving forward, so that hurt a little bit. But it was really fun. Went upside down a lot, and it rung my bell a little bit.
Best roller coaster on the planet.
Really?
Better than Hagrid.
Better than anything at Hershey Park.
Yeah.
Better than anything at Hershey Park. I
Better
didn't
than
realize
anything you
anything
bring
was
to
going to
Disney.
shoot off because I don't watch any behind the scenes things. And I just thought it was cool, the theming and the story that you are on a roller coaster at Jurassic World inside a raptor cage.
Yes.
So I had no clue about that. Then they have the whole story of like, you know, that raptors are angry and they're going to come get you. And Owen's out there telling you this whole story about the thing. It's like, I don't care how long you've been waiting in line. Go back now.
There was a couple of raptors on the ride.
Did you see any of the raptors?
Yeah, we saw the raptors. Yeah, and you go out over the water and upside down a lot, and you think you're going one way, then you go the other way.
What should people know about loading onto this ride or any special tips?
Get the pass that we have.
Well, get the express pass, yes.
You can only take on your lanyard, your key to get back in your locker. And a couple people had sunglasses on. They said that was fine, nothing else. I mean, metal detectors, I got wanded and I didn't have anything on me. And the lockers, it's one of the few rides I think that the lockers are once you get into the queue and then you put them in one side, when you get off, you take it out the other side. You can always get 2 lockers.
Right. And they're free.
Yeah.
All right, now Holden wants to go to Camp Jurassic.
Woo! That was fun.
Yell Echo.
Echo!
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Whoa, this is cool. That's great. And you can spray back with these. Oh my goodness. What's this way, Skyla? Sounds like there's some creatures under here.
It's my patience.
Skyla's like, What's over here? Oh, the amber. That's so cool. Skyla's doing the slide.
I'll holler when I'm down.
Okay.
Now it's time to do some climbing around, which means we're giving the camera to Holden.
Holding cam. Oh gosh, this is scary. Ugh. Oh, I'm running. Oh. I got. Yeah, I fell. Oh yeah, I definitely didn't just fart. Scary. That's cool. Okay, Dad. You think you're supposed to go down there?
Yeah.
Are you actually supposed to be down here though?
Yes, you can.
Well, I understand you can. Oh, this is cool. Little sewer, Pennywise in there, and I'm running. Let's see, left or right? I'm going right. Okay, this time pause the video and guess. Left or right? I'm going right. Left or right? I'm going left. Coming up, down, down, down.
I fell. Okay. Time to get back up and keep going. Slide of doom. Oh, we're gonna get stuck in here. Going down. I'm down. Okay. Bro, you literally have to walk down the hole. I fell. No.
Sadly, these are closed today, so we can't rank them.
I think I'm more sad than you because adults are only allowed to ride with kids on this one. And you're probably gonna be too tall next time. Skull Island, reign of Kong. Skyela keeps asking if every ride is a roller coaster. It is not.
I want to do a roller coaster. The screens are so realistic. It's really cool technology with that. But there is a big King Kong animatronic at the end that's definitely going to be scary for your littles. Definitely if you're a fan of the movie or an adult, I feel like you should come on this ride because the screens are so cool.
Now we're headed into Toon Lagoon to ride two very, 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 very wet rides. This area is so colorful and there's so much to look at. I grew up reading the Sunday comics with my dad, so this makes me very nostalgic for that. You're definitely going to see some characters that you know and love. While you get really wet on both rides we're going to show you, this one takes the cake. The story of this ride is that Bluto has been made off with Olive Oyl, who we know is Popeye's best gal, and the only way he can save her involves an 18-foot octopus and a lot of water. And be prepared to be sprayed from above, splashed from the side, and pretty much drenched everywhere. Littler kids may be happy to know that there is no scary drop or plummet on this ride. The rafts seat 12 riders at a time, so you will be riding with other families.
Pull the rope. I don't think anyone's coming to help you.
If it's a hot day and you want to cool off, that's the place to want. You don't get soaked, but you get wet.
You get a little bit wet.
You get wet. The theming of the ride is really cool. I mean, everything's over the top, comic booky or Popeye-like. There's one where you're going down the rapids and it looks like you're on a raft going down the Ocoee River or something. It was really cool.
The kids gave Dudley Do-Right the title of the What's Going On ride because we had no idea what was around the next corner, and none of us were familiar with the story of Dudley Do-Right, who is a Royal Canadian Mountie. What we can tell you is that there is a massive 75-foot drop.
I didn't understand half that ride, but half that ride I did understand. There's a hero, a villain, and a girl that the villain wants to marry, but then the hero ends up marrying the girl. So that's the only part that I
Good guy, bad guy, and a girl. But did you like the ride?
Yeah, it was really good. I loved the log. The drop scared the bejeebus out of me.
We kept thinking it was the drop, but it wasn't the drop yet.
Expect to get wet from head to toe. Your shoes will be soaked. Your hair will be soaked. Your makeup will be running. That's just these two rides in Toon Lagoon, and they're phenomenal. Wear your swimsuit and a cover-up if you can, because it's worth it to do them, but you will get absolutely soaked.
That was so much fun, because there's a lot of suspense in it, because it goes black and you go up and you think you're gonna do the big drop, but you're not doing the big drop. And then it happens like 3 times in a row, where you think you're gonna do the big drop, but you're not, and it's really fun with the suspense.
Holden was in the front, we kept saying, "What's happening? Tell us, we can't see what's happening next."
And he's like, "I can't see."
You sit with 5 on this one, so keep that in mind. Jurassic Park, River Adventure, Bilge-Rat Barges, and Ripsaw Falls, you have to take your bag with you. If you have anything that you don't want to get wet, make sure you don't take that on with you, or have a dry bag where you can keep those things stored and keep them safe, because everything that you bring with you will get soaked. Bilge-Rat Barges has a compartment in the center of the raft. However, it is still pretty soaked in there, so don't use that as a protect-all. For the rides where you get soaked, Bilge-Rat Barges, Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls, and Jurassic Park River Adventure, they do have lockers, but they are not free lockers like you can get on the other attractions. It's $5 for the first 90 minutes, or $6 for a larger locker, and $3 for each half hour after that. We've made our way around the whole circle of islands of adventure, and we're ending up in Marble Superhero Island. This is like Hard Rock Superhero Island. They don't mess around.
The cameras.
This is where they get the work done. That's an old school computer right there. Look, they've got Peter Parker's dark room. Shots that he's taken are up there. Of course, he got a great photo. The Daily Bugle has a proud tradition, putting me in charge. Weather anomalies, criminal mug shots. Marvel Comics, Aunt May is on that one. Norman Osborn, and
get really wet, and then sometimes it like heats up, and then fire shooting through the wall and stuff, and it was amazing. And I'm gonna do it.
It was really cool. I love the theming and how it plays out. Like Holden said, I didn't like it a little bit because you got wet, but I'm fine with it.
It's like a sprinkle.
Yeah, you get sprinkled a lot, but
like I could see the dots on your shirt from it.
Yeah, it was fun though. I loved it.
Which villain did you like seeing the most?
For me, it would have been Electro.
Yeah, when he shocks the car.
Yeah, I think I liked Green Goblin the most because he threw the pumpkin at you. It shot fire through the wall. That was really cool.
Yeah.
This could be one of my just favorite rides. It's one of the first things, that type of technology, like blew my mind, and it still does. It's a lot of fun.
If you don't like spinning, there is one point where your car does spin like 3 times in a rotation.
Yeah, it was like pushing me all the way to the one side.
Scott, Skyela, and Holden are off to get the best view in the park at Dr. Doom's Fear Fall. This ride features 2 towers that launch you 185 feet into the air. They're going to show you the loading zone first.
Do number 1? Okay, we're going to do this.
Here they are. Scary.
Yes. You just get shot up. Then it just shoots you up, and it's really cool. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Did you get a good view from up there?
Oh yeah.
It was great. I'm so glad we looked out over the parks. That was cool.
What is the story? Do you understand the story of Dr. Doom?
There's a story.
He's sucking our energy.
Is he harnessing your screams?
Something like that.
I think he's harnessing your fear and your screams.
Well, we weren't scared.
Okay, well, so you're gonna go do it again.
I only scream to amuse Holden.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
The story is that Dr. Doom is sucking out your fear to make him the strongest person to defeat the Fantastic Four. And he said after our ride that he succeeded in getting all the fear he needed.
Oh no.
I wasn't scared. So my thoughts, second time, it's still just as, like you don't know when you're gonna go up, and it's still just as scary. Like it's amazing.
This one's the most spinny ride. Enough said.
They are already spinning, which is the reason I am not riding it with these crazies. Here they go. Oh my goodness. It is a storm up in here with these strobing lights. They are flying.
Oh dang! This really is a teacup.
That thunder and lightning is a-going. Scott's face.
It's, again, one of those kiddie rides that...
It's a kiddie ride? Y'all look like you were flying.
It didn't feel fast.
It was fun, but it wasn't like really fun to the point where I'd want to do it again, like Spiderman.
Okay.
I feel like Superhero Island has some of the greatest rides. We are so sad that Holden can't ride Incredible Hulk because he would love that coaster so much. Scott and I love the launch on that ride, the theming of it. It's just a Class A roller coaster for sure. The Spider-Man ride never gets old. All of the effects in there, getting to see all of the villains that you know and love. It has that comic book feel to every room. You're moving from room to room. We've ridden it so many times, and I still see something new every single time. In Superhero Island, Dr. Doom's Fear Fall has been the kids' favorite ride. Skyela doesn't like some of the more intense coasters, but loves this ride. It never has a long wait, so even if you don't have Express Pass, this is a great option. When you have Express Pass, it doesn't mean you're going to get right on the ride immediately. Because you don't have to book an Express Pass, you just get right on the ride. Sometimes you'll hit a longer wait, sometimes a shorter. You will wait a lot less than the normal wait time will be. For instance, we just did the Hogwarts Express. It was a 50-minute wait, and it took us about 20 to 25 minutes. There are also some rides where the express loading takes a little bit longer than others.
Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls, we still waited a pretty good amount of time. Same thing with the Simpsons ride. And then some rides you get right on. Being here in peak season, we have been so thankful to have the Express Pass. We have been able to ride so many more things, and with Express Pass Unlimited, where you can go on the rides as many times as you want, whenever you want, that has been phenomenal. If the kids say, I love Gringotts, I want to go back on, we say, okay, so that has been a huge perk, and it would be really hard to come back without Express Pass. It's a rainbow.
It's a sign saying that we need to stay.
That's universal magic right there. Look, it's our coat of arms.
There's 4 for all 4 of us.
It's 4 arrows, because you got to keep adventuring, keep moving forward.
That's going to do it for us here at Islands of Adventure. We've had an amazing time here, and we can't wait for part 2, where we take you over to Universal Studios.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
And as always,
keep